So, I'm going to be showing my thoughts on the Big World Big Adventures era. So, my thoughts on the Big World Big Adventures era is a pretty good and a great era. And I know you're going to be asking me, why is the era is bad while you thought it's going to be, when I thought it was going to be? Well, no, because back in 2017, I really heard about Thomas just to work in the real world, and they really had to keep up with other children's programs. Includes faster pacing, more female characters, and even an energetic tone. So I don't mind for that change. I don't mind for the change. And I don't even mind of the bouncing because in the Journey Beyond Soda movie, that was the first time we see these characters in their bouncy movement, ripping off Chuggington for that matter. So, yeah, so the Big World Big Adventures era was a pretty good era in my opinion. So in 2018, I saw the movie, probably the UK dub, and I thought the movie is pretty good, and I enjoy a lot of characters. My favorite character of the Big World Big Adventures movie has to be Ace the Racer, because his personality, his free and easy stuff, and how he really is. And I can understand that some people may not like Ace, or just considering him average, just because they really know that he is a race car, but our race cars are supposed to follow the rules as well? Well, yes, but that probably does excuse or not excuse about Ace running and just speeding along the road in hot pursuit. So, yeah. And for Nia and Rebecca, they're pretty good characters in my opinion. And I don't mind how they really were in Titmoth Sheds. I don't even really mind. And I can understand that they were being replaced, that Edward and Henry were being replaced by Nia and Rebecca. But to be honest, I don't think Nia and Rebecca aren't replacing Edward and Henry. They're just wanted to go to a new home so that way they could really change a little bit. Like Edward moving to Wellsworth Sheds with Philip, and Henry moving at Vickerstown Sheds with Rosie. And I don't mind for that change. At least the change is quite fine and quite good. And also another thing, I love the Big World Big Adventures theme song because I consider my favorite theme song, even though it's a reshoot of the Let's Set Friendship in Motion song, but I actually find it pretty good and very catchy of this cool music thing. Yeah. And I really liked it, and I really liked the South African version too, and it was pretty cool of that beat. Or something, yeah. And also for the recolors, well, I don't mind for recolors, especially when it comes to the era or the Big World Big Adventures movie. And sorry to break this to you, Trevor Davis, but I don't think the Brazilian tank engine is a Raul knockoff. And if you thought the Brazilian tank engine is a Raul knockoff, that's absolutely fine. I will respect your opinions because I have respecting your opinion and even James A. Williams' opinions. Oh yeah, and I don't want to forget Dennis Duck too. So these channels will be in the link in the description soon, so that way you can see their videos. Yeah. And oh yeah, the recolors. Yeah, they cost money and effort. I can understand. And they're only going to be used for a short time, or probably they're going to be using it in the background. Or probably they're going to be using it in the background. So yeah, I did say background. Yeah. Oh yeah, some others. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so about Nia and Rebecca. I think Nia and Rebecca are pretty good characters in my opinion because of their personalities. Now, I could really understand that Nia was almost a Mary Sue, and I can understand that. And I will respect their opinions. And if you thought Nia is almost a Mary Sue, that's absolutely fine. And also for Rebecca, I like her. And I really like her design and Rachel Miller's voice for her. And I can understand that she is basically Molly 2.0, but I can understand. I can understand. But I don't even really know they're going to be returning some old characters anymore since that little teaser poster that I really looked on the 2D animated Thomas from Nelvana Studios. So on Thomas himself, I think that is a pretty good idea about Thomas traveling around the world whenever we got an international episode. Or whenever we got a Sodor episode of the focus characters, I actually really still enjoy them. And at least the Big World Big Adventures era tries to bring back old characters. Like in season 22, in Samson and the Fireworks, they brought back Cyril the Fogman. Or what about in season 23, which had been released last year, they brought back Miss Jenny. What about they brought back Miss Jenny? Do you really remember that? Of course you do. Yeah. And I am very surprised in the Big World Big Adventures movie, they actually brought back Sam. So, yeah. And what else that I could really think of? The Great Race characters. I really like the Great Race characters, so I'm very glad that they brought back Yong Bao. And some other Big World Big Adventures characters, such as Raoul, Ashima, and even Rajiv, or probably even Shane, or some other character. Yeah, they brought back most of them in Big World Big Adventures. And even Gina. So yeah, and I thought it was pretty good. They brought back most of them back, and I was happy to see them again. But however, they're not going to be back because of the news when I really saw the 2D animated teaser poster that I saw. Yeah. So it really went through from season 22 through season 24. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, the Big World Big Adventures era went through 2018 through this year. And now in next year, we're going to be seeing this awful 2D animated Thomas. Now, don't get me wrong. I am very glad that Mattel would be able to continue the Thomas series, but Why are they not using CGI anymore? So, yeah. 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 So, I know some other Thomas fans were hating this, and that's absolutely fine. And they they still have the Railway series, the classic series of these classic seasons, and their fan content to keep them entertained. What about the Renaissance era? Does it really keep you entertained? Yes, it does keep me entertained. But I think Big World Big Adventures era keeps me entertained because how beautiful it is. Oh yeah, and did I forget to mention about the animation in Big World Big Adventures era? Well, I think the Big World Big Adventures era of the animation in CGI is really amazing. It's colorful and brighter. It's colorful and brighter, and it's colorful with every single detail. I just really love how detailed really is. So yeah, that's those my thoughts on the Big World Big Adventures era for you. So I know this video is a bit short. I just really got myself other things to do, like still doing the remake of Thomas and the Magic Railroad. And probably I might have to schedule them through, probably I might do them someday in weekends, and probably I might upload them in Wednesdays. But for now, I'm still planning on my own decision right now. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and the links will be down into these channels soon. And thank you guys so much for watching, and see you next time. Stay safe out there. Bye.